Hi Daniel, this is your Natal Chart. As you see, many planets, it's the whole stellium of planets, very strong planets are in first house of horoscope. It means, yes, we will interpret, of course, sun and moon, our lights, of course, and all the other personal planets, which is Mercury, our intellect and our physical power and sexuality, Mars and our Venus, our dislike and dislike, our material values as well, etc. But the first house of horoscope, it's our open door basically in this world. It's who we are, our personality. Yes, moon and sun is what is inside, but first house of horoscope and your ascendant, it's how people are looking at you, how you are presenting to the world. Yeah, so it's very, very important and very, very strong and powerful on influence of your personality development in this world. So let's begin with ascendant. It's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign which is optimistic, enthusiastic, who came here to develop your highest idea and goals and bring this to the people, to teach people, to be a guru for them, to find your own philosophy and your system of values in this world, your ideas of this world creation, and bring this to people, bring your ideas to people, to educate them. Yeah, it's also big ambitions. It's not only desire, but the need to be respected, to be recognized. So you came to this world with very high self-esteem. So which is, I have something to teach others. I'm already positioning myself at some point where I can tell people what to do, basically. Yeah, so you are positioning yourself at guru position. But also Sagittarius is the personality who can't be restricted with instructions, with rules on one place. It's explorer, either physical explorer, so it's always going and exploring faraway countries, faraway cultures, or it's intellectual and spiritual exploring as well. So it's always digging deep in some ideas, philosophical values, and for the purpose to bring this to others, all your discovery, so to say. So yes, the most important thing and the activity which is will be nourishing you, yeah, it's either teaching people spiritual knowledge, or discovering and exploring faraway countries. And that's why I understand your question, what about truck driving, will it be for me or not? Because this hunger for exploring, this hunger for traveling, this hunger for knowing faraway cultures, foreigners, traditions, exploring other countries, other lands, this is in you. Yeah, this is what is nourishing you, what is giving you the sense of life, big joy. Yeah, that's what will be great ideally, but we have to consider all the planets in first house of horoscope, because it's all, as you know, ascendant or rising sun is the opening door to your personality. Yeah, to your personality house. So first house of horoscope, it's your personality, how you're developing your talents, how you can show your talents to the world. Yeah, and we can see not very two good planets here. Before going to our core of the core, which is sun and moon, yeah, we have to consider all the stellium in first house of horoscope, because it might be even more powerful than your lights, basically. First of all, Saturn in first house of horoscope. What is this? Saturn is how to say, our disciplinary man in our natal chart, so to say. He loves hard work, ascetic lifestyle, when people just work, knows how to organize their time, know how to organize their resources, take more responsibility on your shoulders, always just hard working, very strict organizing, very strict planning for the future, etc., like calculating every your step, not taking risks, etc. And this is we see the contradiction, you see, because your rising sun in Sagittarius, I want exploring, I want to see other lands, and what is Saturn is giving you here, you can't do this spontaneously. You have to plan everything and seek for materialistic result, because it's a earth element, Saturn, yeah, it's a ruler of Capricorn. It means I want money organized first, okay, before I go for exploring. So these values are very important, okay. Plus your second house of horoscope starts in Capricorn. It means Saturn here in first house of horoscope is responsible for your resources in life, yeah, material resources as well. So how you are earning, where you are getting money from, where you are getting any resources at all, yeah. So Saturn here is indicating that you have to be not spontaneous, but very pragmatic, very calculating, very how to say, knowing how to organize your future and every your step, and always have a material result in view of every your plan, whatever you are planning. You have to calculate every step, and on material side as well, yeah. Anyway, Saturn here is always like giving you big sense of responsibility, actually, yeah. The good thing here is that you are not afraid of hard work. You know how to plan and organize your thing. But the bad thing here is that Saturn doesn't know how to express emotions sometimes, yeah. He's like building bigger barrier between you and the world, so it's not very easy sometimes to open up to other people, I mean emotionally, which is contradiction here again, because your personality is actually, you know, like be easygoing with other people. Sun in Aquarius, yeah, and Sun in third house of horoscope, it is Gemini, so Gemini and Aquarius is both air element, which is all contacts, all communications. But I will talk about Sun a little bit later. What I'm saying, there are a lot of contradictions here. It means your soul came here with very distinct lessons to learn here, yeah. When you are trying to find the balance between contradicting energies, this is how you are fighting this battle. This is how you are learning this lesson, yeah. So to allow your soul to go into the next spiritual development. So yes, Saturn in first house of horoscope teaches you how to plan very carefully, how to be organized, how to love ascetic actually lifestyle. It means say no to your I want, or I deserve this, I deserve that, okay? So Saturn is teaching you being humble, being very good organizing man, plan carefully and always think about money carefully, okay? Not spend a lot, but invest very wisely, and always how to say, try to improve your professional skills, because it's always professional skills, professionalism, responsibilities at work. That's what Saturn is striving for. And in first house of horoscope, it means it makes your personality. And one more contradiction here in first house of horoscope is Uranus. Uranus is always looking at the future. So basically, it's very close energies to your sun in Aquarius, because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius sign. Yeah, so basically this planet is very, very strong here, because it's indicating importance for your personal development, because it's in first house of horoscope. And also it's just like repeating the same energies of your battery inside, of your charisma inside, which is sun. Yeah, so basically Uranus in first house of horoscope gives you a little bit, how to say, futuristic attitudes towards this world. What is bad about this? It's good to plan future, to think about future, but it means you are missing up on living here and now, okay? Sometimes you are like unsatisfied with what is going on now in your life, with this exactly moment, because you're always thinking about future, and it deprives you for enjoying your nowadays life, every your moment of your existence. Yeah, and also Uranus responsible for our nervous system. Basically, if Uranus in hard aspects, and you see this square relationship with Jupiter, it means you are very tensed. There is nervous tension always in you, basically. Yeah, first house of horoscope, it's your personality and your physical body as well. So basically it might be that you have difficulty with sleep, for example. Yeah, you have always nervous tension, you have always like the sense of unsatisfaction, like this discomfort inside, that you are not happy with what going right now in your life. You always want something to change in your life, to reform all your aspect of the life all the time. It's just like hunger to reform everything. I don't want stability, I don't want routine, I don't want any discipline, I don't want any instructions. For Uranus in first house means that you are unable to, how to say, to make the same routine on and on again. It means always hunger for changing something, for something unexpected, which gives you excitement, so to say. It's hunger for excitement all the time, but sometimes it's difficult to reach any stability and any comfort with everyday life. That's what Uranus gives in first house of horoscope. You want to do something spontaneous, you are hungry for some excitement in your life, so to say, and you always want to jump in the future, yeah, to make reforms in whatever's happening right now in present. And it's not very easy neighborhood between these two planets, because this planet Saturn wants stability in your life and want everything low risk activity, yeah, and this one, I want to risk everything, every stability, every routine stuff in my life. I want changes in my life. How to live with all these planets in the first house of horoscope? Yes, this is the lesson you have to learn in your life, how to balance these energies and how to be in peace with both of them. And it's not easy, I'm telling you. Also, what is in first house of horoscope? It's Neptune. Actually, it's at the border actually of second house of horoscope, but it's still in first house of horoscope, because we see second house of horoscope start in 7 degree of Capricorn, yeah, and Neptune is still we can see 6 and almost 7 actually, yeah, but still it's not 7 yet. So basically, yes, at the end of your personality house, at the beginning of your resources house, so to say, yeah. What is Neptune? Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, yeah, and sub-ruler, second ruler of Sagittarius. So basically, these energies are all about spiritual development or spiritual digging deep exploration. The great thing that it's on the with good aspects to Pluto, sextile to Pluto and Mercury. What I will tell you a little bit about this aspect, sextile Mercury Neptune. Mercury is our intellectual power, yeah? It's how you think, how you speak, how you perceive reality, how you tend to digest information right now, yeah? How you passing this information further on. It's your thoughts, it's how you think, the way you are thinking. And Neptune is actually like a door to parallel worlds, yeah? It's about psychological development, spiritual development, it's intuition, it's there is no logic, it's how I'm sensing information around. This gives you ability to think deeply, to read the information which is hidden from others. This aspect is very, very valuable. Neptune, Mercury in sextile. If it's in trine, it would be even better, but sextile gives you opportunities to develop spiritually, yeah? To dig in occult and esoteric sciences, in mystics, everything hidden. All the mysteries will be always interesting for you. It will be always like a magnet for you. You will be always interested in occult and esoteric sciences. You will be always reading some, I don't know, mystic stories, magic stories, all this material very interesting for you. So it's basically very high level of spiritual development is needed for your personality, because it's in first house of horoscope. It's showing you that it's needed for your personality. The only but Neptune can give you this hunger for fairy tale, hunger for mysticism in your life, and it's very vague border between seeing what is real and what is surreal. Yes, it gives you fantastic intuition and power of reading other people's energies and what is going all around, like underlining what is happening behind this scene or that scene. So you can read between lines in the book, for example. You can sense the real hidden sense of everything which is happening around. And you have to develop your spiritual side. It's a must, okay? Because it's in first house of horoscope. You have to consider this planet very seriously, which is asking you, please don't stop ever digging in spiritual sciences. Also help others, because Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. It means charity. Please try to find some resources, energy resources, your time, for example, your professional skill, to help others for free, for a little bit, for example, but it's needed for the whole personality development, so to say, yeah? Like to give your time or money resources or energy resources or psychological resources to others for free. It's needed, okay, this charity step, because it will give you much more than you give to others, okay? It will come to you as a boomerang in a good sense. So, for example, you are sending to the world something good for free without asking any rewarding in return, but it will come by universal law back to you, multiplied hundreds, like a power or fantastic contacts or fantastic experiences in your life, like insights or some enigma, some hidden resources, knowledge resources will be open and revealed to you, etc. So it will come as a present for you back, okay? So never how to say, be mean in order to help others or give something good to others without expecting any thank you or any reward in return. This is needed. This is spiritual side of you. This is your soul. This is hunger for your spiritual development and of some mystic things in your life. Also, Neptune gives you talents of fairy tale, talents in music, talents in creativity. It can be artistic, it can be modeling, it can be designing, whatever. So any kind of creativity and talents, that's what Neptune gives you. And if it's near Venus, it's your aesthetic views, yeah? It's what we like, what we dislike. It's talents as well, and our ability to make relationship in this world, yeah? Sexual relationship and any other relationship, actually. But also, it's our ability to earn money. Because, and how to spend money. So basically, when creativity, two planets of this creativity, of beauty, of poetic, artistic stuff comes together, they're not in conjunction exactly, but they're close to each other. It gives you many talents. Maybe you have artistic talents, maybe you have creative talents, maybe fantastic in music, or in creating music, or in creating poets. And because Neptune actually is also with Mercury, maybe you can write beautifully, okay? Have you ever tried to write fantastic stories, for example? Because this is exactly writing talent, okay? This is exactly like talents in all the designing as well, yeah? In modeling, in the beauty of the body design, maybe body art, or working in industry of beauty itself. For example, you are working with women, creating their beautiful bodies, like personal trainer or plastic surgeon or a hairstylist or makeup stylist or whatever. So creativity is the must, spiritual development is the must, but it must be very well and professionally organized, not just spontaneously made up, so to say, yeah, and plan carefully for future your career. Thus the doors are open for you, okay? And try to pacify the energy of Uranus, who wants to make reforms, to bomb whatever exists right now in your life all the time. I want this and this and this to be changed, and now. That's what Uranus in first house of horoscope is doing, yeah? Which is hard to live with because it doesn't give you any stability at all, to enjoy any stability, so to say, because there is like an engine in your bum always pushing you to reform, to change, to basically to be unsettled, yeah? And this is hard to live with. Okay, we are starting with your big light, main light. It's a sun, it's your energy, it's your health, it's your charisma, it's your personality as well, not only first house of horoscope. It's what is burning inside, it's your light, it's your talents, it's your brilliant inside, which you're supposed to show to other people, to show the world. Unfortunately, Sun has not only good aspects from Mars and Saturn, which is fantastic. By the way, this to bisextile, and by the way, Sun is at the top of this bisextile figure. You see, bisextile, it means these are your strength, your Mars and your Saturn, your organizing abilities, your professional development hunger all the time, your physical activity, your sexuality, your sexual attractive side of you, and your charisma at the top of this. So all this is giving you fantastic resources to shine, okay, to show up your talents. Anyway, Sun is very important in our personality, and it gives you how you shine as a diamond in this world. Yeah, we have to always make it lit up, so to say. Sometimes people don't pay attention, don't put any efforts in order to keep their suns lit up. What does it mean? It means they just give up on their talents. They just give up on the need to give to this world, to shine, to how to say, not to suck the energy from others and enjoy your stability and your comfortable lifestyle, and not develop and not to give any of your warmth to others. Yeah, they just live as parasites and just enjoy that little stability. For you, it's important, it's a must to develop your talents and to give your warmth, your charisma, your magnetism to other people. It's a must, because it's at the top of this bisextile. It's what the secret of your success. Yeah. And here you were asking question, will I be a good driver? Will it be career for me? I told you about these planets which can be your career, yeah, but this also is showing you, yes, you can be a driver of the truck, because it's a third house of horoscope, a Gemini energies, which is always, I learn something new and I move somewhere all the time, okay, and I communicate with someone, and it's a must for me. I just can't sit at one place and just contemplate my stability, my treasure, etc. I must communicate with others. I must always learn something new, because it's a Gemini energy, third house of horoscope. They are curious. They are light, easy going in conversation. They want to learn something new all the time, to communicate with others, to acquire new friends, new contacts. They're always good with their brothers, sisters, their neighbors, their friends, the people who are surrounding them. It's our closer surrounding people. Yeah, they're so easygoing with them. So these people are important for you. And Gemini, they can't sit in one place. They always want to move somewhere all the time. So yes, this is the must for you. But if you're asking me, will I be a good truck driver? I would say if it is shorter trips, it will be much better for you, because Gemini, they can't go on long trips. You know, some truck drivers are doing like 1 month in one end, 1 month in other end. For you, it's better will be if it does short trips. Also, Gemini needs contacting others all the time, communication with others all the time. So long way driving will be a little bit too much for you to digest, because you need diversity, you need communication all the time, you need multitasking or whatsoever. You are good with this, okay? So you need to speak to other people. It's you need in order to develop your charisma, basically, yeah? And you are like this. I'm sure you are fantastic in communicating with others. Yes, Saturn in first house of horoscope put you in the position when you are sometimes distant from other people, and it's difficult for you to express yourself to others, to express emotionally. You're always building borders, but Sun actually is requiring you. You have to communicate with others. You are getting strength from this. You are getting more powerful, okay, with communicating with other people, with learning something new all the time, and with commuting short distances all the time. And yes, transport must be in your life for sure, yeah? Either you are driving car, either you are driving motorbike, even you are driving bike, even any kind of even electric scooter whatsoever. So you can't sit at one place, you must move all the time, and this is your need, basically, yeah. The great thing here that Sun is also in Aquarius. It means it's actually also air element, so there is no contradiction here about characteristic of the house and characteristic of the sign. So it's also air element, which means communication, intellectual development, power of thought, power of communication. But the only but that Aquarius here is more like being friendly with others, being part of the group, being part of some social development of whatsoever, yeah? So friends are very important in your life. The great thing, you are democratic with all the others, and it doesn't matter who this person in front of you is. He big boss, or is he just I don't know, someone employed and in some small position professionally, whatsoever. You will be contacting and valuing them as friends the same, and this is great. And this is democratic way of communication, of making a relationship with other people, is wonderful. And it's easygoing personality, yeah, so it's easy for you to make contacts. Yes, Saturn there is giving the coldness sometimes in this, and might give some depression sometimes in first house of horoscope, but you have to understand the power of your Sun. Indicate you that communication with others is a must, exchanging information is a must, making friends everywhere is a must, to commute everywhere, like travel all around, is a must, okay? Don't sit in one place, basically. You have to commute all the time, but short distances will be more favorable for you, because Gemini are not long runners, they're short runners on short distances, so to say. And yes, Aquarius, again, I don't want any discipline, I want freedom, I can't be employed because instructions and rules are not for me. I want to be by my own and driven by my own. Yes, the difficulty for the Sun is to obey rules, to obey instruction. The great thing that you are friendly with everyone, that your intellectual capacity is high, that you are a democratic person, yeah, and freedom is everything for you. So that's why, truck driver, if you are especially you know, like no boss hanging on you all day long, this is actually great. If you have some freedom, like freelance freedom, maybe opening your own logistic company would be fantastic for you. So the great thing here is you are great with communicating, you will be great in transport, in logistic stuff, and also in intellectual field as well. So it's just like exchanging information or analytical work with information. So this is all here. The bad thing here, You see this square between Sun and Pluto. It gives you stubbornness. It gives you not just desire, but the need to be recognized and respected, okay? This is very categorical categorization of other people, like you are my friend or you are my enemy. That's it. So you can't, take someone, I don't know, just be polite to everyone or whatsoever. So you sometimes, either you're my friend, either you're my enemy. F off, basically, yeah? So don't be so categorical, yeah? And don't be so, I need to be recognized, I need to be respected, I need to be this and that and that. So a little bit, this is one more lesson for you, yeah? To learn. Try not to be so hungry for power, to try to tell other people what to do, or to be too, stubborn in your views. Be more agile, be more democratic, so to say, because this is the nature of your Sun, yeah? Treat all the others as your friends. Don't try to be, you have to choose either me, either that guy, but you can't be friend of me and that guy, okay? You have to be only my friend or his friend. You can't be friend of everybody. So don't be so categorical about this, okay? Also, not very good aspect between Sun and Moon. Sometimes, because Sun is indication of our masculine beginning and our father in our life, Moon is our feminine beginning and mom in our life. But also in masculine, in male horoscope, it shows what attitude will be towards your future wife, what kind of woman you will be searching for your wife in your life. So, okay, let's start with the first thing. Most probably you read your parents, mom and dad, as not people of one team. They were in conflict. Maybe they were in some disagreement or whatsoever. I don't know. But basically it shows that they were not in very harmony, in a big harmony between each other. What it gives you on psychological level, yeah? It means your masculine beginning, so it's your rational inside of you, your conscious, yeah? It's how you act in your life. And your subconscious, it's how you feel, your intuition, your psychological power. They are not helping each other. So basically, I want to do this. Your brain is telling you, yeah, but your soul is giving you, no, I don't feel like that actually. I don't feel comfortable with doing this. And it's disagreement inside of you, basically. It means on just everyday basis, I'm not happy who I am, where I am, who I am with, etc. Yeah, so it's some kind of a little bit dissatisfaction of your present life, basically, yeah? And if you're acting and you are getting some results of your action, you can't be satisfied with the result 100%, because there is something inside of you telling you, oh, I might be doing better here, or I didn't get the thing I expected to get, etc., etc. So it will be always some kind of discomfort, dissatisfaction, not complete happiness about what you are doing in life. That's what happens here. Yes, but it's always any aspect, even bad aspect, gives you actually like extra energy to shine. So basically you have to learn this lesson to accumulate this power your rational power and your irrational power, your brain power and your soul power, to step out and to shine as a diamond, basically, yeah? So it doesn't matter what conflict between your conscious and soul you have inside, it still gives you like a big kick in your ass. You have to go and shine. You can't be sitting stable and comfortable at your home. You have to shine and say loud about your talents. So, yes, there is no comfort inside, but you step over this discomfort and you go and shine. We have to always turn negative energy of the aspect into some creativity, into some positive, constructive way to do. And always Sun and Moon gives you big power inside, yeah, because this is your battery and this is your psychological strength, basically, yeah. Yeah, so if you work constantly on this conflict between your brain and your soul, you will be happier, especially after 36, 37 age of life. Because also this aspect shows sometimes that at the age of 30, it was a bigger crisis in your life. Either it was with partnership, either it was with your career goals. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you thought about changing your career, changing your lifestyle, changing your even place of living completely. So usually this happens around 30. This aspect is just showing this. And not only this, in 30 years, it's usually transit Saturn, yeah, goes all around the whole circle of science and comes to the natal position. It means it's always like checking point, 29 and a half, 30 years. So are you actually respecting what you signed for when you came to this life? Are you working hard to fulfill this contract properly, to fulfill your obligations, yeah, for this contract? So your natal chart, it's a contract with your destiny, basically. Everything is mapped here. Personal strength and lessons that you have to go through, to learn, to work on, and go to the next spiritual development for your soul in order to progress, not regress. And every bad positions of the planets, like for example square relationship or oppositions, or planets like Saturn in first house of horoscope, for example, or you know, some other positions for your fourth, for your 10th, or for your 7th house of horoscope. Anyway, because these are the main point of our horoscope, yeah, personality, other people, or relationship with society, or your partnership, marriage, your home, your family, your roots, yeah, your values in this life, and your professional accomplishment, your status, your rewards in this life, yeah, 10th house of horoscope. So these are major points. So what I'm saying, everything is mapped in your natal chart, and this is your contract for this life with your destiny. And in 30 years time, I mean exactly at this time, plus minus several months, yeah, is usually like checking points. Usually people are getting through crisis, or they are having more responsibilities in their lives. For example, they're getting married, they're having child, or they're opening their own businesses. So it's always more responsibilities, but this is like a positive responsibilities which you carry on like a must, and it's easy for you. You're doing something constructive in time, yeah? Or if you are not going with the contract, your natal chart, not respecting what you signed for, actually, yeah, then 30 years is the checking point with negative influence, which means you have some crisis, some losses, can be money losses, bankruptcy, partner disappears that you trusted most of all, or you lost your career, you lost your job or whatsoever. So tell me in your feedback what happened when you were 30 years, plus minus several months. Okay, how have you... Oh, also, Sun is how you read your father in your life, yeah? So he might be a little bit distant person. Maybe he was in politics. Maybe he was like a social activist, so to say. So he was someone big in some group of people. I don't know, it's professional group of people. Maybe he worked in politics, in SME, in media, or he was working with, I don't know, literature, writing, being TV presenter, I don't know, but he was very powerful, actually, person who wanted his recognition, who wanted power, who wanted to dictate other people the way of acting, and who was very, how to say, strong person, attractive physical person, maybe someone in leading position, on managing position, because Sun and Saturn gives people very good and successful career, actually. I mean, good aspect between them. Anyway, your father was quite character, so to say, but he was not in good relationship, completely good relationship with your mom. At least you read your parents like that. Your mom, that's how you read her. The woman who gives you comfort, who gives you this ability to love every moment of life, love comfort, love food, love good quality of things surrounding you, good quality clothes, beautiful and comfortable bed, beautifully prepared and served food, just like beauty, comfort, material stability everywhere in your life. So Tauruses are all about earthly pleasures and comfort and stability, okay? Moon, your soul, your emotions, your feeling of feminine support in your life, your nesting instincts, yeah? How you get on with your mom and how you will be as a parent, so to say, yeah? And your comfort in life, your feeling of comfort. I am comfortable where I am, who I am with, what is my home, what is my surrounding people, who are they? I am comfortable in life or not, I'm happy in life. So it's our emotional digesting of what is around us. It's our emotions and it's our psychic and our intuition, how we are feeling this world. So it's your feeling, it's your emotions, it's your sense of harmony inside. This is your moon and how you read your mom when you came into this world. Moon in Tauruses, she wants stability, yeah? I mean, your soul, it wants stability. It wants financial stability, first of all, because Taurus is the earth element, and earth element is money, comfort, is the most important thing in the world. So basically this is the contradiction in your core. Your brain wants freedom, wants intellectual activity, wants interaction with other people activity, wants to be someone in group, and wants changes all the time in life. No stability for Aquarius. They want to change because it's Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, yeah? So your sun wants to be epatage, wants to be eccentric, wants to be bright, intellectual interaction, traveling around the world, dig some knowledge and contacting other people and be in group of people, and not materialistic at all. Third house of horoscope, it's all about communication, intellectual exchanging, and analytical work with information. Anyway, it's air element. There is no money there. It's all about communication and traveling, yeah? It's about moving around. But that's your brain, yeah? Power, basically, your charisma inside. But your soul wants stagnant, stable, calm life. That's the biggest conflict in you, yeah? Because when you're stable, when you have a lot of wonderful sex with the same partner, wonderfully soft and tasty food, much food, very beautiful, wonderful comfort bed, and good quality things around you, and luxury around you, and comfortable home, and less of movement, all stable, all calm and predictable. This is what your soul wants, to be happy, so to say, but it's always this conflict, yeah? Because in order to shine as a personality, you have to be agile, you have to communicate with other people, you have to travel, you have to dig in knowledge all the time. But this moon just wants to contemplate the beauty and quality of things around you, wants to collect things, want to collect money, no risk. I just want to be stable and comfortable in one place, to be fed, to have a lot of earthly pleasures, a lot of stability in my life, and financial stability first of all. Так, but great thing about moon in 6th house of horoscope, we have to consider not only sign but also house, yeah, of horoscope. It means it's a Virgo house, yeah. It gives you sense of valuable, to be valuable at your work. So basically, when you are at your working place, when you have work, it's comfortable for you. When you don't have work, there is no comfort inside of you. You are always nervous. There is no any calmness in your harmony in your soul or whatsoever. So you have to have work at your life, because Virgo, 6th house of horoscope, is to be useful for other people. It's to always work. If there is nothing to do in your life, like a laziness, doing nothing whatsoever, you don't feel comfortable, because it's in you. You feel you live this life okay if you needed by other people, if you give them services that no one can give them. So they need you as a professional service giver, so to say. This moon would be absolutely great if she works in medicine. So yes, to be someone in logistic and transportation, yes, this door is open for you, but also if you think about something connected with medicine, maybe psychological side of this, because Neptune in 1st house of horoscope, maybe you will be, I don't know, someone working in medicine connected with the psychological support, would be also the career for you. It's answering your question. If it's not a truck driver, who? I will be okay. I mean, working wonderfully. So yes, try to think about working in the area of medicine or of giving any services for other people, because 6th house of horoscope, it's also services. It might be even servicing cars, servicing I don't know, like technical support or whatever, maybe computer support or whatever. So services for other people being needed as professional, like services which I needed for other people. They can't carry on without the services, precious services, yeah. also, because Moon not only in good relationship with Jupiter, which is fantastic, by the way, because Moon in sextile with Jupiter actually gives you like generosity, kind heart. Yeah, you can be compassionate and feel when others are in pain. Also, it gives you creativity. Yeah, and also it gives you like you are not mean about money to get the comfort of your house, because Moon is responsible for your house, for your family, so you are always will support your family with money, or will buy very expensive and quality and luxury things for your home and make your home as much comfortable as possible. Also, you are loved by other people, you are loved by your family, yeah, because Jupiter is giving you big heart actually, yeah, and generous nature. So this is good aspect, but again, Moon is not happy completely because it has square between Moon and Sun, and I gave you description of this aspect, so there is no way you can be completely happy in your life. There is always something which is giving you some zest of unsatisfaction, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to your intellectual power, which is fantastic. I told you about Mercury, yeah, it's our intellectual power, it's our communication, it's our speech in third house of horoscope. It's wonderful because it's Gemini energy. You will be fantastic actually in writing, and because Mercury with Neptune in sextile, it gives you fantastic intuition, creativity in imagination. Also, you can read emotions of other people, you can feel their emotions, you can understand their motives, why they're behaving this way or that way. You can sometimes even see information like insights, so to say. You might love sea very much. Maybe your activity, professional activity, by the way, is connected to the sea as well, because Neptune not only psychological development, parallel worlds, esoteric occult and magic skills, but also it's everything representing sea industry. Okay, so maybe you are sailing, maybe you are surfing, maybe you will be teaching surfing for other people or whatsoever. Plus you are born in California. Just know that this door is open for you, okay? Either it's psychology, esoteric sciences, spiritual development, either it's everything connected to the sea, to the water, maybe some retreats with the water resources, maybe alcohol even, so everything which is in liquid form. So working with this, like for example, trading, alcohol, this door is always open for you. By the way, Mercury and Sun in third house of horoscope, strengthening Gemini energy. And Gemini are not only great with information, exchanging information, writing, reading, speaking, but and commuting, logistics, but also they are great in trading. So like trading some vape products, for example, tobacco or alcohol, will be actually like one of the option in your career. Okay, so just think about this. Okay. So anyway, but Mercury also not only third house horoscope, but we have to consider the sign as well. Yeah. Sign Pisces gives a lot of great intuition, yeah, and connection to parallel worlds, maybe always reading about, I don't know, some esoteric occult sciences. I see you are interested in astrology as well. So it's huge imagination, it's psychic power, even if you develop this, you can be even medium, by the way. So just think about this. Plus, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and ruler of Virgo. It means it's ruler of 7th house of horoscope and ruler of 10th house of horoscope. 7th house of horoscope as other people, our partnership, communication with others, making partnerships with others, and it's our status. 10th house of horoscope, it's our status, our professional development and our achievements as a professional. So Mercury here is a very important person basically in our natal chart, I mean in your natal chart, and respecting Pisces energy and Gemini agencies is the most important thing here, okay? So, and because Mercury is in connection with Neptune, who is on the border of your personality and your resources, it means these two planets are very, very important in your natal chart and your career, which gives you open doors in writing, in psychology, in esoteric sciences, in working with information, working with psychology at all, with your own and other people, even training as a medium, training your extrasensoric power, okay? It might be done here, by the way. And also trading abilities and logistics also opening for you. So these doors are open. So if at some point you change your mind about being truck driver, think about working with psychology, okay? Working also in trading with alcohol or vapor products or tobacco, any kind of gas, so to say, substances, liquid and gas substances. Okay, let's carry on. Your Venus. Venus is what kind of women are interesting for you, yeah? By moon we are searching our wife, and by Venus it's what kind of women are attracted. Venus in Capricorn, which gives you a little bit coldness in your sexual relationship, which is a little bit again contradicting with your Mars. I will tell you what. So basically women who are career orientated or have some status in their lives, or maybe having some good parents, like celebrity parents or parents with status, parents with money. So this kind of women are actually attracted for you. So relationships supposed to be done on pragmatic basis. So it's important for you that your sexual partner is money orientated, status orientated, career orientated person, which and who knows what she is doing in her life, for example, yeah? So have some goals and planning, serious planning in her life. Maybe a woman, a boss, maybe woman in uniform, by the way, or sexual playing with girls in uniform might be a very interesting things for you. Also, Venus is responsible for your relationship with money. So basically you have to be careful with money. Again, plan very carefully and invest only in good quality things around you, yeah? So maybe in investing in property as well, because Capricorn means I am not spending, I am investing wisely, and I am collecting things, yeah? I'm saving things. So try not to be a spender, okay? Try to how to say, to be wise with money, okay? By the way, Venus in first house of horoscope, you love to spend money on your physical state of you, yeah? On your health, for example, yeah? On your clothes, it must be good quality clothes, on your even plastic operations, who knows? Actually, Venus in first house of horoscope dictates you to put maximum attention to your looks, okay? How you look, the quality of your clothes, how groomed you are, basically, and invest in your health as well, yeah? Checking on your health. So it's important, it's a must, okay? Don't be judgmental or whatsoever, it shouldn't be done or whatsoever, because Saturn is in first house of horoscope. It's also just have a ascetic life and don't put money on this and that, so looking good doesn't deserve spending much money whatsoever. But Venus in first house of horoscope gives you absolutely opposite instruction. No, you have to pump yourself, you have to invest in your looks, you have to invest on your basically physical presentation. So Venus here is giving you this instruction: invest in your looks, okay? But be still careful with money. Don't be a spender. Try to save more, because it's Capricorn who loves plan everything carefully and collect things rather than give away or spend. Well, this was Venus. Venus in sextile with Mercury. It's wonderful. It's gives you, like, you are polite with women, and this is fantastic. You know how to communicate with them, and it gives you fantastic sense of style, so to say. But also Venus in first house of horoscope is just your shout for love. I want to be loved. Love must be in my life. I want to be loved. This is one of the most important thing in my life. This is one more contradiction here, because Saturn doesn't allow you to open up completely, always like putting borders around you. Okay, try to find a partner then who has these high standard goals in front of him, who has great career in mind as well. So this Saturn will be then satisfied, because he loves money, status, this stuff. And Venus, she just wants to be loved. This planet, yeah? And in first house of horoscope, it just dictates you that love must be presented in your life. Also, Mars in fifth house of horoscope, and this is ruler of fifth house of horoscope, and he is, this planet in his own sign, yeah? So this is very fiery Mars, yeah? Because it's a fiery energy of Aries, and it's fiery energy of fifth house of horoscope, which is Leo's energy. So this Mars wants to be in the show, wants to be physical, attractive man who loves adventures, who loves sex, who loves to be on the stage and attract maximum attention to himself. So, Mars in fifth house of horoscope, it means the importance of fifth house of horoscope, very important for you. So love, pleasures, sex, adventures, games in love, very, very important, yeah? Also, you're a very attractive man, I can see this, with the fantastic sexual power. Sex must be in your life, and a lot of sex. This moon loves sex, because earthly pleasures for Taurus, very important. But Mars in Aries, he just needs, I don't know, several times per day, yeah, mostly. But it's also like a games, to be in love, not just, in relationship, but being in love, to feel this feeling, to be in love is very important for this Mars, yeah? Also, Mars in fifth house of horoscope indicate one more, by the way, doors professionally opened for you, yeah? You can be someone exploring your beautiful physics, okay? because Mars in 5th house of horoscope are usually in sportsman career. So if you work with your physical strength, with your physical body, and if you put this in industry of pleasure, I don't know, maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you're a sportsman yourself, etc., or you are giving massage to other people, or you are planning some entertainment for other people with physical activity, it will be fantastic, basically. Good thing that Mars is in trine with Saturn. It means you are not afraid of work, and you love to plan your work, you love to feel serious about your work, yeah, and you don't spend resources, your physical, your energy resources, for vain. So every your step, whatever you're doing, is planned and thought through, and this is fantastic trine. Actually, it gives you a lot of professional achievement, so you will be fantastic when you are using your physical strength, basically, yeah. Well, anyway, you are a man of activity, so physical activity must be presented in your life. If even you are working, for example, with logistics or with information or in trading, yeah, which is Sun in 3rd house with Mercury, still sport must be in your life. So physical activity is the must. A lot of sex is the must. Think about your physical attractive sides, and keep your body fit is very important here, okay? And you have a lot of stamina and self-discipline here in whatever you are doing professionally. This is fantastic because Saturn and Mars in good aspect gives you this strive professional, yeah, and self-discipline, and this is very good. Also, your Sun in sextile with Mars, which gives you, again, fantastic willpower. If you want, actually, you might develop someone important relationship in politics. You can be someone in politics, because, by the way, Aquarius is very good politician usually, and with support of Saturn and Mars for your Sun like this, it might be someone very good in politics. So when you are asking me about truck driver, yes, it's one of the doors open for you, but other doors are open for you too, okay? In psychology, in trading alcohol or vapors, in playing with your physical body and your physical attraction, or your creative side, being someone creative. Many doors are actually open, or being someone in medicine as well, or in giving this precious servicing for other people. But yeah, what I said, there are many doors are open for you here, yeah. But anyway, romance and love must be presented in your life. By the way, 7th house of horoscope starts in Gemini. It means you need a partner who understands you, who is there to communicate with easily, who are easy to communicate with. So this is supposed to be a partner who you feel like as a friend, first of all, who you can discuss everything absolutely which is on your mind. So mutual support and communication and discussion of all your ideas is the must in your relationship, yeah, is the must. Well, what else, what I missed here? Jupiter in 4th house of horoscope. Looks like you had a good education made by your parents, I mean given by your parents, and you are proud of your family. Or you might have a big family, because Jupiter is expander, actually, yeah, like expanding everything, giving a lot of something bigger, yeah. But you see Jupiter here not only in good aspects, but it bad aspect with Saturn and Uranus. So it might be something happens abruptly in your family, which all the good things coming in your family are brought to an end. Maybe someone close in your family like left this world, passed away, or I don't know, maybe father divorced your mom or something like this. So something happened which was, you know, taken like a loss on the level of family. And what it can be also, Jupiter in 4th house of horoscope, it's also you have to spend money on the people of your family, okay? You have to support financially them. Or something happened in your family that you wanted to go away from your family, to actually almost run away to foreign countries even, or somewhere far away, because Jupiter is also as being ruler of Sagittarius is explorer, yeah? It gives you hunger for exploration, countries which are far away, etc. So it might give you the hunger to run away from your family as far as possible, even in foreign country, okay? Something, yes, might happen to your family. But also it might give you celebrity people in your family. So it might be someone who is like a guru, high positioned or very respected man in your family who was needed by other people. Other people came to this person for advice, for, you know, some guiding or something. Well, and also it's indicating that after age of 36, 37, your life will be better. It will turn into much better than it was before. Well, and Pluto at 11th house of horoscope. Again, it's power of your personality because it's connected to the sun. It means striving for power, striving for recognition, striving for dictating, but also it might give you someone very influencing person in the people of your, I don't know, group of friends, for example. So it might be the case that you were influenced by one of your friends really, really much. So this person might even change your personality, okay? So, but be aware, because it's a tensed relationship between Sun and Pluto. This kind of friend of yours might be not with good intentions towards you, okay? And this might be like a crisis between you and one of your friends. Maybe your friend turned into enemy at some point, and it might be a crisis there. But also on the other level, it gives you fantastic power for the sun, because this Pluto is a nuclear power basically of our horoscope. Watch my video Sun and Pluto aspects in Natal Chart, yeah, because I have videos on all possible combination of planets basically on my video lessons, so you understand that this aspect is very important. This gives you open door to politics, for example, or it might give you huge problems with friends. It might be even taking away all your friends, or some disappointment of your friends, or even betraying of your friends. It is how you are using the power of two of these planets. But these two planets, when they're connected by any kind of aspects, it gives you incredible energy inside of you, and huge stubbornness, and huge self-assertiveness, like I deserve this or that and that, and I'm taking this, whatever it takes, okay? Doesn't matter what others think about this or whatsoever. I'm just doing what I want because I can. That's the power of this big aspect. So this is opening doors for you to be generalissimus, basically, yeah? Like commanding other people around, at least hunger for doing this, but also huge categorical attitude. So you're my friend or you're my enemy. It can't be something in the middle. If you betrayed me once, you can never be in my life. Okay, thank you for watching me. If you have any questions, please come back. We'll be grateful for any feedback. I don't have time for exploring rulers and what house of horoscope, but I mentioned them a little bit already, talking about ruler of 10th, ruler of 7th house of horoscope, ruler of 4th house of horoscope, yeah, also being in the same house. Okay, thank you for watching me, and if you have any questions, please ask.